Hi, it's Dave. Do you ever feel like you're in a rut with your diet? Hopefully this information might shed a little light on the situation, kind of get you moving in the right direction. I wanted to talk today about training blocks. These are various blocks of period of time that, when strung together properly, will lead you to your goals. Let me kind of define training blocks real quick. I'll use an example of an NFL athlete. An NFL football player doesn't train the same way year round. Okay, so they come off a season and there's going to be a block of time that will be for rest and recovery. There's going to be a block of time for them to get stronger. There's going to be a block of time for them to get bigger, carry more muscle, depending on the position. There's going to be a block of time for them to get more explosive as they get closer to the season. And then again, as we get like right on top of the season, we're going to have a block of time that's more about conditioning. Okay, for an NFL football player, all these blocks of times will be a little bit different based on the person, their needs, their position, etc., etc. You know, the same thing happens with an Olympian. Their training is not the same year round. Okay, as we get closer to the Olympics, their training is going to be vastly different as it was, 10 months prior, 6 months prior, 3 months prior to the Olympic Games. Okay, the same thing needs to be true for your diet. You cannot continue to operate in a caloric deficit. To lose weight, we need to be in a caloric deficit. You need to be taking in less calories than what you're burning. But we need to kind of get in and get out of that, okay? If you operate in a caloric deficit for too long, you're going to hit a plateau. You're probably going to start to cheat on your diet as it just becomes, incredibly difficult to sustain that type of pointedness, that type of focus for so long. Okay. Also, your results are going to continue to decrease and decrease to a point where you're going to hit plateaus. You're going to start to bottom out in your metabolism, et cetera, et cetera. What I do with my people on a one-on-one basis, let's say someone comes to me and their goal is to lose weight. Fantastic. It's the number one goal I hear. I need to get leaner. Okay. We're going to take a block of time and work on getting leaner. And then we're going to take a block of time and work on bringing their calories back up, okay? And probably make that coincide with a period of increased training, adding some muscle, adding some strength. And again, what this does is it not only fixes their body, fixes their metabolism, if you will, from that caloric deficit, it also fixes their brain and gives them something else to shoot for. If all we're shooting for is diet, 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 diet with no real end in sight, boy, again, not only is it tough on the body, but it's tough on the brain. Again, getting back to my one-on-one people, we go through a variety of training blocks, and we do this throughout the year. And there's a real system to it. Okay. Again, everybody's a little bit different, and it's real nice. Like as I get to work with my people longer and longer, we can dial in these training blocks better and better all the time. Again, periods of dieting followed by periods of increased strength, focusing on the gym, building some muscle, which is going to build their metabolism. And by the way, if we take a little bit of time and focus on the gym and building muscle and building their metabolism, what that's going to do is make the next phase of weight loss even easier. Okay, because that added muscle is going to fuel those fat loss gains for that next training block. Okay, I hope that helps. If you need help with your diet training goals, let me know. Give me a call. That's exactly what I do. We're going to put together a nutrition program for you based on your goals. We're going to put together a training program based on your environment. Okay, and by environment, I mean, where are you at? Are you new to training? Do you have lots of years of experience? That's going to make a big difference. Are you training at home? Are you training at a commercial gym? Are you training at a CrossFit box? Again, all these things are going to make a difference, but we're going to come up with an individualized program for you. And again, not only are we going to talk about your short-term goals, hey, I need to lose some body fat, but we're also going to talk about your long-term goals also to make this sustainable for you. I want this to be sustainable because frankly, If you lose body fat and it's not sustainable, we did not achieve our goals. I've never heard of anybody that said, hey, I want to lose body fat on a temporary basis. We want this to be long-term. Drop me a note. Love to hear from you. And in the near future, I want to talk about how we take these training blocks and make them work within your life, within your lifestyle. Hope to hear from you real soon. Take care.